one of our reps like brought me in to like say hi to this 50 grand package this business owner was buying from us. It was like 50 grand up front, then like another 150 over the year, something like that. And I thought I was just coming in to say hi. So I come in, I say a few words, ask him a question. I can tell he's not 100% bought it. I just like hear it in his tone, right? He's this big hedge fund manager in New York City. And I'm like, okay, so I really like started probing in and diving in. And it took me like, I was a little bit rusty, you know, but it took me like 15 minutes. And I'm finding out like 15 minutes later, the reason why he wants to train for his team is because right now he's like closing all these big deals. And he's like in his mid 50s. And he wants to get a valuation on his company in the next 5 years and retire. But he's like, dude,
key man risk.
I got him out of it. He's like, dude, when I get this valuation, you know, instead of getting like, you know, 800 million, I'm probably only going to get half of that because the business is tied around me closing these big deals. And so I'm like, so who do you need to become? You know, so what do you need to do right here, right now to become the business owner that's able to exit for 800 million because your team actually can do what you do? And so that was his biggest why, but the rep had never found any of that out.
Yeah.
It was all surface. And then I started diving in like why him wanting to exit was so important at that age. And he's like, well, my dad was, you know, worked till he was 80 and we never saw him. And now he's like going back into like his childhood. And this is why he wants to change. So that's identity stuff.
Yeah.
And when they're bought in, like I have to change because my dad was never present. My rep is like, how does that have anything to do with his team selling more? I'm like, it has everything to do with it.